question, question 4. It's one of these arrangements questions which is asking for a probability. And when we were doing these before, you should remember the way we did it, we said we're looking for a fraction. I think on the bottom we used to write no restrictions. Was that the phrase we used? So on the bottom was no restrictions and on the top was what we wanted. And it was usually easier to work out the bottom line first. So if there were no restrictions at all, they didn't have to spell the word model. We've got module spelled with 6 letters and we're choosing 5 of them. There are no repeated letters. If we're dealing with a word, then the order is going to be important. If the order is important, is it a combination or a permutation? It's a permutation. So we are choosing 5 from 6. So that will be the no restrictions number, 6P5. And that works out to be 720. Of those 720 arrangements, how many of them will give us what we want? 1. Yeah. So the answer is 1 over 720 for part A.
Is the permutation the same thing as 6C5 times 5 factorial?
Yes, it would. Yes, it would be. Yes, yes, because the permutation hasn't got the extra bit on the bottom, and you put something on the top to cancel out. So yes, it would be. Yep.
Surely, couldn't you have a model U and then a U model? So model spelt within that twice. Well, that's how I took it.
Yeah, we're only taking 5 letters out in the question. They're jumbled up, but only 5 letters are then arranged in a line. So, if you've got model and the U, that's going to be 6 letters.
Can I have 1 mark for knowing how to do it, but just getting it wrong?
Bearing in mind it's a 3-mark question, I'll be generous and say yes. Okay.
1 mark.
Yes. Right, part B. Now we've got the word modelling. Modelling, I think, has... Well, how many letters has modelling got in it? 9 letters. So in part B we're dealing with 9 letters. Are there any repeats? L's the only thing that's repeated. That's repeated twice. The letters of the word modelling are jumbled up and 5 are arranged in a line. What's the probability we get model? So after probability again, which will be what we want over the no restrictions. The no restrictions bit, first of all, the bottom of the fraction. How many ways are there now of getting, well, how many 5-letter arrangements are there now? Last time it was 6P5, 9P5. There's something we haven't dealt with. The 2 L's. What do I need to do to this here to deal with the 2 L's? Not minus 2 factorial. Yeah, divided by 2 factorial. If there were no repeats, that top bit would be fine. Because there's 1 repeat and it is there twice, you need to do that. So that is your bottom number, and that works out to be 7560. Your top number, how many of them will give us what we want? Again, it's just 1, just the 1 arrangement of the word model, M-O-D-E-L. So the answer to part B is 1 over 7560. So 3 marks is 3 marks, 6 marks for that question.